Okay, we are recording, and just as a little precursor, always show, I tend to use my Erin Condren. I love it. Highly recommend it if you like that kind of organization. Right now, I am on printer paper because I haven't ordered my new set, and I need to. So it'll come soon. But I divide it into breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and then a mini snack, which for me pregnant is a little more than mini snack, but I'm still doing it healthy. So. Okay, and then I always write down at the bottom of each of my day columns. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At the end of each of those columns, I write out my G for green, P for purple, R for red, Y for yellow, B for blue, O for orange, and then teaspoon. And I write that at the bottom of each of my categories so that I can keep this super simple to check off as I write things in. But that was probably, for me in the beginning, one of the hardest things to wrap my head around was, okay, I'm eating a dinner and it has tons of different ingredients. How many containers is this worth? So using recipes that spell that out for you, and then just checking it off your tally boxes at the bottom makes that super simple to keep yourself organized with. This was tedious, but it helps. Are you still doing it kind of like this, Melissa?
Where I check it off the box, the thing. Mm-hmm. I tend to start with dinner, and then I take Shakeology out, and then I look what I have left. But I am fallen back to not checking off my boxes as much during the day and under eating. So I'm not eating enough.
Have you ever used the app?
I am so a pen and paper girl. I have I have one on my refrigerator. It works better for me.
That's right.
I put it in a dry,
the sleeve
thing, and I just check it off as I get it out of the fridge or make myself a snack. Then I just look at my thing and say, what have I had? And then try
That's awesome. Because I think the app does the exact same thing, like what you're saying. So
yeah, it's just not in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. That's my problem. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I tend to start with dinners too, so that's how I'm going to start. What do I want to eat? Our weather's been so weird, like super warm and then freezing cold. I'm like
chilly, and then you want to grill.
Yeah, exactly. So what do I want?
I'm going to do spaghetti. I really like spaghetti squash, and that's easy to do both. And so I can do a spaghetti squash for me and then have leftovers the next day for spaghetti and for lunch. And so
that's awesome. Can I fess up that I've never tried spaghetti squash?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's so easy. My friend came over and made it on Valentine's night, and she came and it wasn't done. And when I had done it before, I had baked it in the oven, and it takes an hour. And so she's brings the squash in, and I'm like, I'm ready to eat. I want to eat the spaghetti. And she's like, no, 8 minutes in the microwave. She just poked holes in it, 8 minutes in the microwave, done, shredded it up, and it was super easy.
So she did it in the microwave.
Oh, come in.
Come on in. Sorry, hold on.
You're fine.
Come in, she's downstairs. So, yeah, in the microwave for 8 minutes, and it's perfect. It's al dente, and so it doesn't because when I've cooked it in the oven before, it's been really squashed, really squishy, and doesn't have spaghetti squash or spaghetti texture. And in the microwave, it did.
That's awesome. I've got to try that then. That sounds, I think in my brain it was harder than that. And I was like, I've got to have a lot of energy to try this.
Right?
Okay, I'm going to have to do that soon.
You can do it. You can do it. Good. So super yummy.
Okay, I have a whole bunch of ground beef in our freezer. We have the bad habit of buying the ground beef and then getting off of our plan for whatever reason and then having to throw it in the freezer. Forgetting it's in the freezer, wanting to make ground beef meal for dinner and then having to go buy new.
Yes.
So I have a whole bunch of ground beef, and I'm going to do some lean ground beef meals, I think, this week to save some money.
Right.
So I think tomorrow we'll do sloppy joes.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I like those. And they count for 1 red, 3.5 greens, which is awesome, and a yellow for the
It counts for 3.5 or just 0.5 for green, a half a green.
3.5 if you're following the Fixate cookbook recipe.
So it means it's 3 whole cups worth and 5 in one sloppy Joe sandwich?
With all of it's the grandma's tomato sauce.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like I only get 4 vegetables a day. That would just be one sandwich.
Yep, it is.
I don't understand how that computes to 4 cups worth of, or 3.5 cups.
It's because of all the vegetables that go into it. Like there's red peppers, green peppers, onions, and then tons of tomatoes. So it has all of those things mixed in.
The whole dish, isn't it?
Say it again.
It's for the whole dish. Like when you make a pot, it's 3.5 for the whole pot, not for one sandwich.
Let me grab my
right? That's where I get a little confused because, like, if you measured all of those ingredients out, it would be what goes into the one pot.
Let me look.
I get confused.
I haven't looked at my cookbook for a while, so I may be confused.
I know. I so want one of those. I haven't gotten it yet.
One serving it's 3.5.
It's not like, because if you measured out 3, like a cup of spinach, it wouldn't even be that on a sandwich. That's craziness. And it's fruit too, right? Because tomato is a fruit.
No, in this one it only counts it as a green. So let me see. It has the onion, red pepper, garlic, grandma's tomato sauce, which in and of itself has a lot of green in it. Like if you look at the grandma's tomato sauce recipe, where is it at?
Daddy, you only had $4 when I took.
That itself has a huge content of green. Where's it at? Come on, where are you at? I know it says page number.
Right.
Oh, 81. Okay. I'm just not seeing. Yeah, grandma's tomato sauce. 1 serving is 3 greens.
Wow. That's cool.
I don't understand it either.
I mean, because that would be my whole entire day worth of vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which means it's an awesome meal, right?
Right. But if I ate that and Shakeology.
Right. But I don't think that you can go over on your greens. Like if you go over on greens, I think that's awesome. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Dad, you ate too many veggies.
Yes.
Unless they're fried and it's in ranch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't totally understand it either compared to what normal other recipes show. But obviously this is like from Autumn, so I'm like, okay.
Right, that's crazy sauce. Crazy sauce.
It's good.
I know. Yeah, I've never made it.
It is, the grandma's tomato sauce is so good. I don't oftentimes use that one. Oftentimes I will use, I'll make that in bulk at times, but like right now I don't have any in my freezer. So I'll use one of the organic tomato sauces and tomato paste and like that kind of stuff in place of it. Or, you know, make something that.
And that's like what I do. I just, like, I used to buy processed jarred spaghetti sauce or whatever. And I don't do that. I just make up my own now.
Yes.
Just use clean, whole ingredients and
Yeah.
I
So
just
mine, since I'm not using, like this week I won't be using grandma's tomato sauce because I don't have any on hand. Mine may not be the 3.5, but it'll probably be in that 2-ish range. So
like a lot out of a day. Well, you get more stuff. I undereat, and that seems like a little like, oh, I'm gonna be hungry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I will repeat that. We'll have leftovers then on Tuesday. Okay, and then I'm going to add those tallies then down at the bottom. Red, yellow. Okay, and just to see what that looks like on my page, that's what I do.
That's a good idea.
And then, let's see, on Wednesday my family eats at church, and I tend to make a sandwich when I get home. It's super hard because a lot of those church meals look incredible.
Right?
I also know that a lot of the church meals are not clean at all.
Not even close to healthy.
Right. So Daniel and the girls, I just help feed the girls while he eats real quick. And then I get home and I make one of my sandwich thins kind of sandwiches with, I use the sandwich thins. I use mustard because that's a freebie. I use spinach, one of my servings of spinach on it. And actually I put like half of it on the sandwich and then half of it into like a salad on the side because it is a lot of spinach for one sandwich. And then I use the deli meat, but I get the low sodium and the one that says no preservatives. I don't remember the brand, but that's what I use on Wednesdays for a quick sandwich when I get home. And so I count that for a yellow, a green, and a red. Oh, and then I also put one of the Laughing Cow cheeses on it. So it's a blue. So I'll mark that down at the bottom. Green, red, yellow, blue. And then on to Thursday. Thursday recently, as of late, has been our treat night where we go for pizza. And so I'm going to put that down. My husband keeps asking me, he's like, are we going to branch out over and do something different for treat night? And I'm like, no.
It's not good.
I love pizza. It's like my favorite thing. So
I find myself like my hard part to really get in has been carbs. I know everybody else says like, I'm running out of carbs. I'm like, I tend to not want them as much anymore.
I am so jealous of you. All of those like empty carb calories, that's my like, especially pregnant right now, that's what I want. Oh my gosh, yeah. I want it all the time.
I wanted ice cream when I was pregnant. Ice cream or cake. Except with Lily, I had to have salad, but I had to have Pizza Hut Italian creamy dressing. Period. I went like I was going every day to buy a salad, and Kevin's like, "You got to stop going up there and buying a salad." But I'm like, I gotta have it, and I finally looked at the manager, and I'm like, I need a gallon of your dressing. And so I talked him into selling me a whole gallon of their dressing.
That is hilarious.
I had to have it.
Gosh.
I'm like, I need it.
That's awesome. I have been like super, like I want nacho cheesy kind of stuff. So like on things. Like I eat like my clean popcorn, I want to dip it into nacho cheese. So weird. And whenever I see things like at, where were we at? Oh, driving home last night on the road, Quick Trip had like the nacho cheese soft pretzels. That's what I wanted.
Oh my gosh, pretzels with nacho cheese. Hello. Yeah, I would eat that.
I didn't. I made myself not.
Give
But
me,
I was like, I want that so bad.
give me some tortilla chips with salsa or cheese dip.
Like cheese right now. Cheese is what I'm wanting on everything. I could
My
eat
children
everything.
are loud. Hold on.
Okay, so Friday and Saturday, I am going to do roast, crock pot roast with veggies. And I just normally get a pork shoulder chuck roast, stick it in the crock pot. I throw in, I have one recipe that I included in our challenge group document. It's like the chipotle roast. And I follow that guide for like how to cook it, but I change out my seasonings based off of what I'm wanting. So like right now I haven't been wanting chipotle, and we'll probably just do like maybe a garlicky lemon. I don't know, something like that. So I just change out the seasonings based off of what I'm wanting.
You do a pork roast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do pork roast with roasted green chilies and onion.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. And then I just throw in like carrots, whatever other veggies we have on hand. Sometimes we do potatoes in it because Daniel really likes having the potatoes. So I'll do that for a yellow with it. Or I will do like just the roast and the veggies, and I'll make like a side of brown rice. And I don't know which way we want to go this week. So I'm just going to mark it down as a yellow, and it'll be either rice or potatoes with it. That'll count for a red. And then a green for the veggies with it, carrots and whatever else. And a lot of times people with roast throw in corn, but you have to remember that corn is a yellow. It's more starchy. So don't forget that if you do a roast. And I need to catch up on my tallies. Yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green. And then on Sunday, we've been cooking out on Sunday a lot. So we either do like chicken or steak if we're wanting to do like a bigger meal. But recently the girls have been asking for hot dogs. And I know hot dogs are not clean at all. But I get turkey dogs instead. And they're still not totally clean, but they're better if you're going to have a hot dog. So, so I'm going to put down on Sunday cookout. And
My kids prefer them.
Yeah, it'll be a yellow for whatever bun I use, a red for the meat, and then we do like, Daniel calls it something, like campfire veggies, like where you wrap them in the foil on the grill. So we'll do some veggies with it like that. Okay, and then
You've done that where you can take all your veggies and cut them up, and then cut the hot dogs up into bite-sized pieces and put them in with the veggies and cook them on the grill that way.
Oh, that sounds good. We could do that probably with like a summer sausage type of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Steak or chicken, and it cooks in the little packet, and then everybody gets their packet, and they can put whatever seasoning on it they want. So as your kids get a little
that'd be good for cookouts. Okay, so far this is what I look like. Going across, and see, I'm just keeping track of my tallies. And you can see, like with treat meal, as far as that goes, I don't even mark it down for anything. And I just plan the rest of my day normally around that, but I just don't mark it down because I know it's not getting me any good substance of any kind. So, and then from there, I go to, like Melissa said, I do my shakes then next. I know those are going to happen every day. I do a shake at lunch and a shake with breakfast solely for the simplicity of being able to throw a shake together. I do not say you have to have 2 shakes in a day to see results or anything. It's just because it's simple and it works with my crazy mom schedule. So, and I have been making my breakfast shake with 1 fruit. I've been buying the bags of the frozen fruit. Mm-hmm. I love it. Melissa introduced me to this. I love it. And so I've been doing 1 fruit in the morning and then 2 of my fruits with my afternoon shake to try to hold me over because I get snacky in the afternoon if I don't have a good substance lunch. And I always put 1 spinach 1 green container of spinach with my shake. And I also at those times, not necessarily now with my fruitier shakes I've been doing, I don't put peanut butter with them, but I do just because like I was in the habit of that being a time where I got peanut butter in. I'll just grab a spoonful and eat it at that time when I'm making a shake, like when I'm blending it. So I get one of my teaspoons in at both of those times.
I have one piece of gum. I put coconut oil in mine.
Oh. Do you even notice that?
Nope.
Oh, that's really smart. That's a good idea.
I do like peanut butter though, so eating a teaspoon of it doesn't sound like a bad plan.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like filling in from there. Oh, I guess I should add those tallies on then at the bottom. So 2 reds, 3 purples,
For the tattoos too.
green,
After you
teaspoon.
I wonder why this is wet. It got left in water. Lily! The girls always go first.
That is a nice thing to do.
I'm grabbing a piece of shit.
But chill out, people. I'm on a meeting.
Hi, Lily.
We're fighting over who gets to take the first piece of gum out. It's like, chill out.
Hello.
Hi. Red. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, got those added on. And so then I fill in the rest of what I have at my lunches and my breakfast. And I have shared on these calls before, I am super simple. Like I just repetitively plan the same things all week long. It's easy for me. So if you're somebody who has to have change of pace with your meals, plan it out that way for sure, if that works for you. For me, I don't mind being redundant, and it kind of helps me to feel more in control and stick with it. So I just do the same breakfast almost every day, the same lunch almost every day. It works well for me. So tend to have right now in the morning with my breakfast either 2 whole grain waffles with the vegan butter that you can get at Walmart. It's totally vegetable based. It's really good. Tastes very similar to butter. And it's almost totally clean. And then I do a little bit of maple syrup with that, or I do peanut butter on it. So whatever way I want to go with that. Or I do like granola with almond milk.
Hi, Christy.
Oh, weird. My phone just started talking to me.
Likes you.
Hi. Or I do like granola with almond milk, or I do like a whole grain toast with that vegan butter and some like cinnamon on it, whatever I'm feeling in the morning. So I know I have 1 yellow of one of those 3 options, whatever I'm kind of feeling each morning. And then at lunch, I always get another protein in, and it used to be eggs, but I got weird about eggs when I got pregnant. I don't want eggs right now. They're making me sick. So I've been doing turkey bacon instead. So that is 4 pieces of turkey bacon that I do with my lunch. So I'll add those on. That was a yellow and a red each day. Red, yellow. Okay, and then from there, I just fill in with what I have left for my snacks during the day. So looking at my total, I'm supposed to have 5 green servings every day, and right now I have 4 on most of my days, 3 on a few days. So I need to fill in some veggie snacks. So on, let's see, tomorrow I'll probably do carrots. That's one of my go-tos for like a morning snack. And cucumbers, I'm also liking those. So I'll do carrots morning snack, cucumbers afternoon snack.
Do you do regular cucumbers or English cucumbers?
What is an English cucumber? I don't know.
They are longer and skinnier, and they are wrapped in plastic. They do not have the bitter taste of the regular cucumbers.
Really?
They're so amazing. Ida introduced them to me last year, and because I hated cucumbers, I'm like, I'd suffer through them. But these ones are they have like none of that bitter aftertaste of a regular cucumber.
How interesting. I guess I've gotten those before because they're plastic wrapped. Like I've just grabbed cucumbers. I didn't know there was a difference in the two. So.
Yep.
And I like my cucumbers with just a little bit of sea salt sprinkled onto them.
I usually just put mine in a salad. I did last night for a small group. They brought a veggie tray and it had ranch and just cut up cucumbers. And I was proud of myself. I only dipped a tiny bit in ranch and I ate cucumbers by themselves. So
that's good.
Progression, yay!
Yeah, that's awesome. If there's ranch around, I tend to dip in it too. So just try not to go overboard with it, but.
I don't even usually do that, so.
That's good. You have a good, strong will.
It's just never been my favorite, so. I never even.
If it was ice cream.
If it was ice cream, yeah, I'm going to dip. Yeah, I wouldn't dip them in there either.
Okay, so that covers all my greens for the week, and I'm supposed to have 3 purples. I've got those in my shakes. I'm supposed to have 5 reds, so I need 1 more red, it looks like, every day. So I've been doing cottage cheese for one of my snack times to fill in that extra red.
Oh, I love cottage cheese.
Yeah, I used to hate it, and then I went through pregnancy, and it like changed my taste for it, and now I really like it. So
now you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put cottage cheese for an afternoon snack, and we'll do that all week long. That'll take care of that extra red.
Have you done those flips, that Greek yogurt flips?
No.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Oh, the Greek yogurt?
Yeah, it's Greek yogurt, and then it has like.
I still cannot get I cannot stand Greek yogurt.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand regular yogurt at all. Weird. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was trying to get healthier, and everybody says, eat yogurt, it's healthy for you. And I just couldn't get over it. I'm like, I can't, I hate this stuff, it's terrible. And then I tried the Greek yogurt, and it was better than the regular yogurt. But the more I ate it, the better. But these little things, like my favorite is key lime, so it's lime flavored yogurt.
Okay.
And then the tiny little flip it's got to count like as a blue, I think a blue, and like a tiny bit of a yellow, like a half a yellow. Because like it has little pieces of graham cracker in it, and then tiny miniature white chocolate chips.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like a quarter cup of it. Like it's not hardly any, and you just flip it over and mix it up. And it is such a nicey after, like in the afternoon, I'm like, I want something, and usually something sweet.
Yeah.
Just like a half a cup of yogurt with that little quarter cup of crunchy stuff in it, and it's like a perfect snack.
That's awesome.
So, and then they have ones that are fruit and stuff, but those have more sugar added because it's
right.
I
still need to try. What's the brand again that you like?
The Greek yogurt. The Chobani has the flips, but if I'm going to eat just yogurt, and I like the honey Greek God yogurt.
Greek God, that's right. I still have never tried that. That's how much I hate Greek yogurt. I'm like, I just don't know. I need to try it.
It's so good because if I eat that one, then I just put like a little fingertip full of granola.
Okay, I gotta get myself to try it. I gotta get past my thinking I hate it. So.
Well, and now I can even do plain in place of sour cream on like potatoes and stuff.
That's awesome. See, that's the thing. There's a lot of clean recipes that call for it in there, like in place of those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. And I just can't like the soury, tangy taste. I don't know. I just don't. But I don't like sour cream. So maybe that's
maybe it's a connection. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have only 2 yellows down each day, and I'm supposed to have 4. And I've shared this on like the past 3 calls I've recorded. I have been, when the girls go down at night, I think it's pregnancy something or other, because I'm not normally crazy snacky at night. I have been wanting like a sweet and a salty at that time. And so I have 2 yellows left, and I've been doing one of my peanut butter bars or something equivalent to that, like another Fix-8 type snack that counts for one of those yellows. So 1 sweet, clean snack. And it's not, like, I don't recommend this to everybody, because if you are truly trying to lose weight, eating a snack at night, especially a carb, is not the best way to go. But if you are like in a place where I'm at, where I know like it's something that I know I'm going to do it. So I'm trying to be as clean and intentional about it as I can, preparing for knowing that that's coming on at that time. So I'm doing 1 clean sweet snack, and then I do popcorn, like the air popped popcorn with it. With a little bit, I will put some coconut oil on it and then sprinkle some sea salt.
Have you ever tried Pam on it, or the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter spray?
I haven't. I have had the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. What I've been using recently is that coconut spray. It's like Pam. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. It's like that kind of thing, but you can spritz it like, and it's coconut oil, so I'm better with it than
right.
So, and I like it because it's kind of a sweetie taste to it with the salty. I'm really wanting kettle corn right now. So I'm allowing myself to have something similar, but making a healthier choice of it. So, and that's kind of my evening snack then once the girls are in bed, and that takes care of my last 2 yellows for the day. Add those tallies on. Okay, and then I'm supposed to have 1 blue every day, and the only day I had it was the sandwich day. So I think I will throw a cheese stick on with my morning snack each day. That takes care of my blue. Oh, but I won't have it on the day of the sandwich. We won't do it there. And then orange, I do sunflower seeds, and I'll put that with my afternoon snack. Sunflower seeds, and I'll do that every day in the afternoon. Sunflower seeds are kind of my go-to orange. A lot of people say they forget their orange every day, and that it was like that for me for a long time. Then I just started scooping a thing of like an orange container and just shooting that real quick, so I got it in each day. And then I'm supposed to have 5 teaspoons, and I have most definitely hit that because I did peanut butter, and then that sweet, clean snack in the evening typically is 3 to 4 teaspoons with that. So I've got those covered. Depending on the one I go with, but they're typically 3 to 4 teaspoons. So oftentimes I go over maybe 1 on my teaspoons.
Well, the baby gets 1 at least.
Oh man. Okay, so and I guess I gotta draw that. Yeah, my meal plans have a lot of lines going all the way across because I just do it simple. So that's what it looks like when it's all done. Got all my checks tallied at the bottom, so I know each day I've got what I'm supposed to get in. And then from here, I just make my grocery list based off of this. And I am a total nerd and like to save time at the grocery store. So I make my grocery list like based off of where things are in the grocery store.
Okay, have you done the Walmart thing?
No, we don't have it here.
Oh, no, you don't?
I know.
That sucks.
I know.
Because that is currently what I'm doing right now is I'm shopping.
That's awesome. My mom told me all about it, and I was like,
Dylan's even has it now. It's like, I'm like, where was this when I had 4 kids under the age of 5?
exactly.
Like,
Right?
why didn't I have that?
Okay, I'm going to stop our recording because we're done now. So let me stop it.